Men, you must understand that having the right mindset matters. By the end of this video, we will completely transform you from a man into so much more. People need help attracting the right woman, and they need help to see what the problem is. But sometimes the situation is quite obvious, but we ignore it. Greetings from Z Taxi. We enjoy offering relationship advice, hints, and hacks on this channel to help you step up your game. Give this video a big thumbs up for that reliable YouTube algorithm if you're new here, and subscribe. Without further ado, let's get started. Number 9 is a mature mind. What steps must you take to mature? You need to comprehend your duties in order to mature. A responsible man will, by definition, be a grown man. Almost all relationships require maturity. No matter what kind of relationship you have with somebody, if you are immature, they will leave you. The wrong thinking is that a man who doesn't care about other people would be seen as immature. If you don't care about your spouse, you stop caring about your physical beauty, you gain weight, and you stop pursuing your objectives and goals. Women desire a man with heart control because they believe that men who act on their emotions lack maturity. They also need a man who is continually striving for the best. 8th, begin acting obviously sincere. If you want women to appreciate you as a man, you must be blatantly honest. Unapologetically being honest does not, however, entail pointing out everyone else's shortcomings. That will make people think less of you. Everyone in this world has defects, so it's not as if you are perfect, it's just that some individuals are more better at hiding them than others. Being truthful about your own opinions and daring in expressing them are both characteristics of being unapologetically honest. Let your thoughts and feelings run free. Women are drawn to this assurance. You may prevent being an accommodating person, which can quickly drive you into the friend zone, by learning to be honest and remembering to be unapologetic. 7th, ranked passions and interests. Ladies detest men who are idle, so don't be one of those men who just sit around doing nothing. A lady finds nothing more unappealing than an idle man. Start engaging in interests that you are fervently interested in if you want to be the kind of man that does things. Just make sure it's genuine. If it's not, ladies will be able to tell, and if you pretend to be the person who partakes in a certain interest, they'll notice that there is no glitter in your eyes. When discussing a passion, you must feel unique, because it involves something that most people will never do. A 6th, she is not special. You'll have your chance with her someday, so when it comes, make the most of it. As a result of their perception that she is the only girl in the world, modern males lack this mentality. If you believe that to be the case, it will also make it easier for you to communicate with her, since the more special you perceive her to be, the more challenging it will be for you to interact with her in a natural and productive way. Stop believing your illusions. Don't focus solely on her, and be moderate. Keep to your morals, and let her come up to you. Make your intellect more robust. Number 5. Being truly powerful is essential, particularly if you want to attract women. There are many different aspects to becoming strong. Going to the gym and lifting absurd amounts of weight is just one. Being powerful requires having the right mindset. Poor attitude prevents a man from getting out of bed and going to work. If you don't want to be that kind of man, strength can come in a variety of forms. Strength is physically visible when you carry heavy objects and engage in regular exercise. Strength comes from having a strong mentality in addition to having a solid mind and the capacity to deal with trying circumstances. Strong men never lose up on their goals. A strong man is one who perseveres in achieving his objectives. Complaining and whining. Number 4. You have to have the courage to overcome challenges when they stand in your way. Men today frequently whine and moan about how difficult their lives are as a result of the events that are taking place. So learn to face your difficulties head-on, because if you don't, people will think less of you and see you as a bum. A man will never whine or complain in front of ladies because they will view this as a sign of weakness and distance themselves from you. Simply stop grumbling or whimpering in front of ladies, and stop delaying what must happen. Number 3. Evoking emotions. There are two kinds of males in the world: those who act like total suckers around girls and concur with everything they say, and those who don't give in easily to changing their minds. Even if she could be content at the moment, a female will ultimately lose interest in a conversation with a guy who blindly concurs with everything she says. Don't demonstrate your worth in order to. If you want to be a guy and not be wanted, someone else will pick you. You are not an oddball, rather, you are a man who stands out in your own unique way. Nobody needs you to demonstrate anything to them. You need clarity in your life, not ambiguity. Contest cultural conventions. You don't have to give in to the discord in your environment. Be a beacon of goodness in your own life. In particular, refrain from requesting validation from women because doing so will make them feel uneasy around you. They will think of you as a weak man who wants approval if you act in this way. This does not imply that you should be rude to other people. Instead, avoid becoming stern or combative with them. Keep control of your position of power and remain true to yourself. Learn from your mistakes first. Nothing is more appealing than a man who doesn't give up. If you continually endeavor to build strength, people will see you as a manly figure. Today, mentalities like this are rare. People give up as soon as something appears a bit difficult. They won't even step into a kettle of boiling water out of fear. They worry about failing. A man needs to be resilient, never give up on his goals, and cutthroat in the workplace in order to be truly appealing. Real men dive into the water despite the presence of sharks. Because of that, you are a strong man with a strong personality. Strength is crucial since it forms the basis of any strong personality. To sum up, you must put these ideas into action in the actual world if you wish to alter your thinking. These are the qualities that will actually endear others to you. If you don't succeed in doing this, people will make fun of you. Men will make fun of you. But you'll nearly always turn off ladies. Your self-confidence will erode if this occurs. You shouldn't assume that giving her your complete attention will make you seem as weak, or that sharing your secrets with her would make you a weaker man than you already were. Finally, remember that these things develop gradually. If you've made it this far, do leave a comment below and mark the video with 100% to demonstrate that you understood what it said.